Hi guys, Steve here, and welcome to my Desert Lotus build. I wanted to do something that would stand out, as most people just do a box, or just a fancy looking box. And when people come around a corner, it definitely grabs their attention, with most of them stopping to have a look around. This is the second base I built after the first in a tutorial zone. So we just have sandbike vehicles at the moment, but I'll do another video later modding it to fit the other vehicles. I've only used the first two building tile sets, so you don't need to unlock anything special and everyone can make it. I've tried to make it so the top part is like the flower, and the bottom section is like the plant's bulb and roots. A desert lotus in a sea of sand. I built it on pillars as I didn't want it to get in the way, so people can travel underneath it without it blocking their path, as I hate that. And they can get a bit of shade here if they get caught out in the sun. I'll show you underneath. The build was started with triangle foundations in the centre to make a hexagon, then two square floors off from there, then the rest filled in with triangles. The base is the most important bit, so I'll take my time showing you around if you wanted to recreate it. I had to move those two pillars on the ramp side inwards to give me space to put a ramp down. Because the vehicle doors are 2 tiles wide, I had to put a ramp at the side, as that's the only place where you get 2 blocks next to each other. That takes us into the garage and loading bay. We store our sandbikes here at the moment, and there's enough space for quite a lot of them. I wanted a big huge open space in the living area, so we have the pillars here going all the way up to the ceiling, and they hold the upper floor and roof up. The shelf up there holds all the water containers out of the way. We don't need to interact with them and it gives us more than enough water. I thought the mule was appropriate here, as this is our transport and carrying zone. We've got boxes to unload at the sides, then resupplies in this corner with a mural on the wall, and the exit this side. It's a drive-through, so you don't have to turn around. Then we go up a ramp to the main work area. Remember this triangle here, I'll show you what it's for at the end. So we come in on our bikes, go up a ramp, and right in front of us is the main crafting and refining area. Fab at the front and refiners at the sides, with the storage boxes for the materials. Each section has got its own cutout area for different uses, but first let me show you the main hall. I wanted something like a grand temple, with Tomb Raider vibes. I've put a sun motif on the ceiling, and I used the first building tile set, as that's more like a yellowy sandstone, merging into the white and more concrete looking second building tile set, and the centre goes all the way up to the flower dome above. So we'll get to our fab and resource area first, then over to the right we have our water section cut out, where we deposit all the blood and turn it to water. We've got a spare section here what I filled with a Shai Hulud statue. I can swap that out when we've got more building stations. We've got a generator room running our base shields and all our equipment, and it's at the opposite side of our first area, as we don't have to come here much to refill them. Then I've got my office, where we keep the money and the valuables. You can get this building set from a merchant at Griffin's Reach. Then the next cutout section is equipment, repair and recycling, with the storage boxes holding all the equipment we've found and use. All the workstations are a few seconds from each other, so you don't have to walk miles through a maze of corridors to get all the stuff you want. The main work area here will probably remain unchanged. Upstairs I'm probably going to modify later when we get ornithopters, so don't forget to subscribe to see that. Then you take these stairs up to the main balcony, and you come out to a glorious view. You can watch the sandworms pass and the spaceships crash. Now with the flower petals above giving us shade. We have stairs up to the flower section on both sides. We just take you around this side. The balcony goes all around the base, so you can watch your neighbours. Go upstairs. Comes to another balcony. Then there's an inner shaded walkway to the side. You can look down from this balcony. These whiter sections are supposed to be the bud, and these opening leaves are called the bud sepal. And in the centre of the flower we have a little temple area that you can access from any door around the sides. Look down at a work area below, and we have a centre of a flower roof above. But drop down here is like a suspensor belt initiation to prove you can do it before you go out in combat. Now let's go outside and I'll show you the flower above. I'm going to use my grappling hook and the suspensor belt. That's what the flower looks like from above. You have yellow petals and a stigma in the centre, and a white bud and sepal on the outside. I land on the stigma, walk around. I've made it dip in the centre to make it look more like a flower. Then you've got these sticky out bits. I guess the ornithopters will look like bees flying from one flower to another. If people build more of these bases around. Show the side of a stigma, sticks out. If you're going to pollinate a flower. So the inside's yellow, then we'll get to the white outside. Show you again from above. What do you think of this base? Let me know in the comments below. All this was built in just a space of one advanced sub-thief console, and while I'm up here I'll show you what a tight fit it was. The top of the stigma just fits under the top border. I haven't even got space to put a full-size wall down. I'm only able to fit half a wall, and luckily that's the same height as a petal. Then if you go to the floor, because we're on a slope, the ramp just fits within the bottom border. So this whole base just fits within the boundary. And you know that triangle in the roof that I showed you before? Well, if we go around to above it, where the stairs are, remove that floor tile. This is the only place I could put the advanced thief console, exactly in the middle of your building boundary. So I've got to take the floor up once a week to see when the rent is due. Then I cover it up again. And that's my Desert Lotus base. I shot video while I built it, and it'll show you the order of which I built things. So if enough people comment and ask me to make that video, I'll consider making it. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested to see the modded version where I can store vehicles, back to adventuring and you'll just drive out this side. And if this video is helpful, please like, subscribe and share it with your friends, and click bell notifications and all to get notified when I upload or live stream next. Check out the videos at the end, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you and goodbye.